Are you sitting on a fence? So many of my clients come and work with me because they have 1 foot over here in a relationship and 1 foot over here in another relationship, or they're thinking of moving in. Maybe they need to move out. They don't know what to do. They think this option is better, but they're stuck over here. And this feels better than going over here. But then they toy with both and their world spins and they're sitting on a fence. If this sounds like you, I want to let you know there's a difference between discernment and fear. One is wisdom and the other is protection dressed up as caution. Your nervous system perceives threat, even relational uncertainty, and the brain shifts into protection mode. Your amygdala begins to scan for danger, and in doing so, your cortisol levels rise. Decision-making moves out of the prefrontal cortex, which is the part responsible for clarity and long-term thinking, into survival. The survival loves the fence. The fence feels safer than the fall because that is all you know. But here's the paradox. Chronic indecision becomes its own stressor. Research on rumination shows that repetitive what-if thinking keeps stress hormones elevated and strengthens fear pathways in the brain. The mind rehearses catastrophe just like athletes rehearse drills. Repetition wires it. The fence that you're sitting on isn't evil, but I want to let you know that is not home. And you know it. And you also know you were never meant to live there, but you still choose it. This is the nervous system that you have that is totally fixated on being hypervigilant instead of to alignment. That's where peace and joy overflow. Right now you're in external chaos and your internal world is chaotic. But what would it like to shift that to internal clarity? What if we would go from what ifs to what so? This isn't magic. It's integration. And you being integrated is where your power lies. How long are you going to stay sitting on a fence? How long are you going to be in fight or flight? How long are you going to increase your cortisol levels and then wonder why your body is screaming out in pain? You're having anxiety, panic attacks. Some of you have heart conditions. I know it's fearful making a different decision, but sitting on the fence is not working for you. If you aren't working with someone like myself, I want to encourage you to do so. If you'd like to come and work with me, I have 2 free consultations this week. One can be yours. Message me. I'm ready to work on my life, and I'll personally DM you. Otherwise, you can also DM me on the back end. Put your name, your phone number, time zone that you're in, and I'll personally reach out to you and set up a time with you. You're created for greatness. You aren't created to be in survival mode. You're created to thrive. It's time for you to rise up into your power and into your strength.